Okay, and here's an example. Speaking of, a level 40 Jotun, dead. Knock 2, dead. Max Whistle, dead. And Ani didn't even kill all my towers. That's a perfect example. Thank you, Way Too Lethal. Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. And as you just saw from that little clip of my defense, that was just with one defender, not two, and not even me defending. And I think that's really just going to illustrate my points, which I'm going to explain in this video. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions recently in emails asking me, why have I changed up my base in this last fortification? Because a lot of people base their base layout on mine, and I do still believe that the shorter base layouts like this are going to be the best for most levels. I probably won't end up lengthening my base for quite a while, because again, I still have a lot of towers to get to level 70, and level 75 towers are going to be coming out soon, because these mythics are just too freaking overpowered right now. So yeah, I just wanted to explain my reasoning and also give out some warnings on maybe don't copy my base layout exactly currently if you're not over level 300. And I'm going to go over that specifically in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, so the biggest change that a lot of people caught on was that I put an ice flak on this island. And I've been saying in previous videos, hey, the storm tower is going to be your best bet. And here's the reason why it was. At that point, when I was saying that, Neptus was still basically, that was almost the only dragon I ever saw against my base. And a storm tower, more times than not, I would have a guy attack me with Neptus, use the Tidal Surge, which is for those who don't know, is a white one-shot spell, which they would try and shoot on a tower, which is normally my mages, but because of the storm tower, they wasted it. And then they got destroyed by the 2 flaks, because they didn't kill the blue mage, had no way to dodge any damage, and couldn't kill anything. And that worked basically every single time. These days, however, the meta has switched from Neptus to Ani, Jotun, and Itzani. And Jorm a little bit. For my level, keep in mind, I am referring to my level only. So this really applies to people who are over level 300. And I'll talk about under 300 at the end of this video, so if you're curious about that, because I would not suggest changing this if you're to an ice flak if you're under level 300. My reasoning behind that is because, one, I think storm towers still do relatively well. Even at my level, storm towers are great, but the one issue with storm towers is that they don't take away spells. And at my level particularly, these dragons, Jotun and Ani, both need rage to be successful. They might be able to tank. Jotun, not so much anymore. Ani just is a complete tank. But they really need these spells to be successful. Storm Shield and Rampage are so strong because it increases their rage generation, it increases their attack, and it decreases the amount of damage that your towers deal. Because Ice Flaks make it to where they can't use any of their spells, it means that Jotun is very susceptible to be taken out very, very quickly. Because if you keep super shotting these dart flaks to stun it over and over and over again, Jotun literally does nothing. As you saw from that thing that I recorded before the video started, that Jotun that was maxed died on my base. Same thing with Whittle, Whitley or whatever his face is, both at max level. So, I personally have seen a very good response to changing this, but again, under level 300, I still think that the Storm Tower is best, and also, for Elemental Shards, if you're a free-to-play player and you're at level 100, I definitely would not suggest trying to build a third flak. Just keep with a Dart flak and at most a Fire flak, because you want to make sure that you don't have, 3 Elemental Towers, like 3 different flaks, all at level 20, when you could have 2 flaks, both at level 30. So yeah, that's why I put the ice flak. Long explanation for that. I didn't change the layout of any of these other towers. Dark flak you always want in the front, because if it's in the back, it will never shoot, even if it's super shotted. So always in the front. Fire flak can be wherever, because its range is long enough to where will start hitting the dragon as soon as it turns anyway. Red Mage in the middle, because a lot of people are starting to equip Death Gaze with Jotun. And also with Jotun, if it's not defended, like my base is not defended, Jotun shield could technically hit a tower if it's in the corner. Like, it could hit that count. It could hit that tower when it explodes. So, really, I would suggest having the Red Mage in the middle, and then the Blue Mage is here just because that was kind of the best place to put it. Also, because whenever people would use Redrian or Itzani, 9 times out of 10, they would only entrap the first 3 towers, and they wouldn't even go for this. So they couldn't use their, what is it called? The flash spell, and they get destroyed because all these flags are killing them. So that's why I think this setup is ideal for any level still. Warrior on Perch to increase that HP. I'm going to make an entire video on that because there are some specific things that I wanted to discuss. But I think for anyone, Warriors are going to be best. Okay, so the second change I made, and I 100% do not suggest this for people under level 250, is I made 2 Lighten Towers. The biggest reason why I decided to do this is because, for those who didn't hear this, PG reduced the amount of days that it took to level up towers under level 55. And this meant that you'll get the same amount of points in the fortification, but use less timers. And for me, leveling up is a pain because it takes so many timers to get up in levels. But leveling up these towers from 0 to 60 made me go up 20 levels without having to use a ton of timers. And I got, I think I was 13th in the world this last fortification event. So that was one of the biggest reasons why I decided to do this. But also, Lighten Towers past level 60 are freaking ridiculous. Like, the damage, if you watch my videos whenever I'm attacking, like, these max level bases, these level 70 Lighten Towers literally 2-shot my Itzani. Literally 2-shot. Because of this thing where it increases the amount of damage it does with nearby Lighten Towers. If you have 4 on your base, it's so ridiculously overpowered. When you have insane gear, it just, again, it grows exponentially. And the insane gear added on to the already ridiculous amount of damage, added on to the insane amount of damage increased because you have 4 Lightning Towers, it literally one-shot to dragon. So yeah, I'm preparing because soon I'm going to have to lengthen out my base to where I might have towers on every island. So I'm just kind of getting ready for that. If you are above level 300, I would definitely suggest it. I mean, why not? Like, it's really good. If you spend a lot of money in this game and you're going to, be leveling up quickly, having 2 Lightning Towers is not a bad idea. And I sacrificed my ice turret, my secondary ice turret, and my electro flak, which I'm currently leveling up on the side right now. But yeah, so under level 300, I said I was going to talk about this. Everything stays the same, except don't build a 3rd flak. And also, for these 2 towers, and actually these 5 towers, don't worry about them. Screw them. Because, again, only have these towers leveled up. And what I mean by that is have your farms leveled up. But if you've watched my other videos, I talk about keeping your base pretty strong for your own level and not over-leveling. Make sure that you're caught up in breeding to where you can level up your towers a lot for your level. If you want to have a really strong base, having a kill island of just 5 towers at max possible level for your own level, which there are plenty of resources out there which give you the max, the highest level towers you can have at any particular level. There's plenty of resources out there that will give that to you. But if you can have it at that, and just kind of wait until you can start leveling them again, and then you start leveling all your towers, having a kill island of just 5 towers is really going to make your base exponentially better than everyone else's. I changed at level 200, and if you need help changing up your base, message me in-game. My in-game name is Odin currently. If you need help trying to figure out, hey, is it possible for me to change up my base, let me know, and I will be more than happy to try and help. I've been getting a lot more emails recently, so if I take it like a day or so to reply. Please give me a little bit of leniency on that. But yeah, anyway guys, I just wanted to give an update of why I did this. So would I suggest changing this base? Like if you use my old base, which by the way, guys, my old setup was this, and instead of these two Lighten Towers, I had a electro flak and a ice turret. That was my old layout. By the way, guys, storm towers actually shield the entire middle island. Sorry, this entire island, even if it's in the corner. I did not know that until it was proven to me on a stream. So, yeah, storm towers on perch islands can be anywhere, and it will still shield everything. So, pretty nice. Just a side note. But yeah, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this answers some of the questions I've been getting recently. And yeah, if there's any other questions, like, you know, for a particular scenario, again, message me in game. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Oh, wait. Okay. Really quickly, I almost forgot. This. Why do I have a Rage Drain? And, well, actually, I'm not going to call it a Rage Drain because some people don't understand that. So, these 5 mages, the point of it is to drain Rage before the attackers get to this main island. A lot more people these days, and I want to kind of credit to some of my videos which I've made in the past, which have been shared, but I know it's, you know, not just that, but a lot of the community, but a good amount of the community can actually dodge Rage Drains now, but a lot of people can't. So, the point of this is to have low-level towers, low-level mages, particularly, no other towers, and what this does is it allows you to use 2 super shots, drain all the rage, and if they can't dodge it, they're going to be flying to this island with at maximum 1 rage. If they do not dodge any of the super shots, you drain all their rage, the maximum they can have is 1 rage. And 1 rage for most dragons isn't enough to take out these towers. So yeah, just a quick note on that. I just wanted to mention it because I have been getting some questions about that. This is called a Rage Drain if you are interested in knowing the specific name. Keep it at low levels because you don't want it to take up a lot of your percentage of your base. And yeah, I think that is about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.